Have you been dreaming of moving into a luxury neighborhood with a strong sense of community where you can play your favorite sport all year round?
Then we have the neighborhood for you and the home for you, and it's here in the Founders Club.
Have you been dreaming about that perfect neighborhood situated in Southwest Florida with an amazing community, a strong sense of belonging, and a place where you can celebrate your favorite sport of golf all year long? Well, today I'm in the amazing and exclusive neighborhood called the Founders Club. This is an amazing development. This is a London Bay development. If you're not familiar with London Bay, they're a world-renowned, amazing builder that's currently building some very special projects correlated with or joint ventured with Ritz-Carlton, and they build spectacular homes. But today in this video, we're going to be covering John Cannon, one of our favorite builders. Now, if it's your first time to this channel, Caleb and I are both local realtors here in the Sarasota, Venice, and surrounding area, and we help buyers connect the dots and find their dream home, and we help sellers sell their home and move on to the next chapter. But today we're in a very special neighborhood, a neighborhood that is designed around a really rich history. So this amazing 18-hole golf course neighborhood designed by Robert Trent Jones Jr. took an inspiration out of John Hamilton Gillespie. Gillespie is known, or at least rumored, to be the first person from Scotland to come to the States and build a golf course. He actually was brought down here to be part of the land development in what was considered a failing community that wasn't established, and he was here with 60 other fellow Scottish countrymen to design and build this neighborhood. Now, what he did is he brought his love for golf. When he built his home, the first thing he did was build two holes right in his backyard, and that's rumored to be the first golf course officially in the United States. Other states will argue that, but we're going to go with that story. But that was the core fabric of the inspiration of this neighborhood. Now, those two holes that were built here were the inspiration of all of this neighborhood. When Robert Trent Jones Jr. designed this course, he took that spirit of that Scottish golf course with all of the classic remnants of what you would be accustomed to in any amazing golf course. Now, this particular one is absolutely stunning. There's just about 260 plus homes. So these homes range between 2,000 and 6,000, but you can certainly build much larger. Today, we're gonna be visiting an amazing listing, one that if you're ready to plug and play and move to this region, we have a stunning John Cannon build that's ready to go, and we're super excited about it. But just to give you a little bit of backstory of this neighborhood is a true community. It's absolutely pristine. The inspiration of this place is to maintain that sense of community. Has a very traditional golf course, very traditional community clubhouse that's state of the art, and it's super private. So private, we're not even gonna be able to cover it in this video, but it's something very special. We'd love for you to come check it out. If you're actually considering coming down and testing out this course, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we can set up a private showing and even a private play for you and team you up with a buddy system of someone who actually lives in this neighborhood so you can truly make that informed decision. But today we're gonna be covering this amazing neighborhood, why the Founders Club is the prestigious and one of the most unique and private neighborhoods in all of this region. And we're gonna be going to visit this, and we're gonna be checking out a couple opportunities for you and your family. So I'm on my way to look at this amazing listing by John Cannon. Caleb's in the house waiting for us. He can't wait to show us this beautiful home. We talk about it all the time. John Cannon, not only they build exceptional homes, but they build exceptional bones to the home that often gets overlooked with new construction. We always regard it to old construction, but in this case, John Cannon really takes things above and beyond in this beautiful Founders Club neighborhood. Now we're making our way across this beautiful private cul-de-sac, and here we are in front of this beautiful home. There's no model name. This was custom built. The owner never lived in it, but this is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, just over 4,000 square feet of amazing living space in a detached building as extra space for a yoga studio, art studio, office, private retreat. But when we walk up to John Cannon homes, you know you're in a John Cannon home, that transitional style that we often see with that modern and traditional looks. They really have taken all of those elements with the ledge stone stacks and the beautiful dark matted blacks that give that dramatic feel and that modern twist on these classic homes. But here we are, custom signature John Cannon home, a door the size of my house. That's absolutely amazing. It's custom steel with hurricane grade glass, and it is something that is amazing. One thing you get with John Cannon's home, not only you get an amazing home, but that grand reveal, that front entrance is second to none. Let's go inside and see what Caleb has waiting for us.
Welcome to this stunner of a home. Let's talk about stunning. Look at this front door. 12 feet high, almost 5 feet wide, with one beautiful piece of plate glass, hurricane resistant too. That's what shocks me about this thing. This is a wall of windows but it's a door, but it has all the protection you need for those difficult times when we have a little bit of a weather event. Let's jump into this house. Let's start off in this foyer. 14-foot ceilings. It's easily probably an 8 by 8, maybe even slightly bigger. They've chosen this beautiful alligator skin, faux alligator skin wallpaper, but it just gives it like that allure of classy home, and it only starts there and it continues through this main space. Let's look at this living room. It's one big gigantic room, a living room, dining room, kitchen, but let's focus on the living room right now. First of all, look up and you're gonna see these wonderful, I'm not gonna call them scissor trusses, but they're just a great detail on the ceiling that just adds to the architectural appeal of this home. Now we went from the ceiling, now let's go down to the floor. They have 24-inch polished porcelain tiles throughout all of the common spaces in this house. Carpet in the bedrooms, because it's always nice to have that carpet under your feet when you're in your private space. But look at this home, a beautiful oversized tile, and it's a textured, has this beautiful kind of a herringbone pattern in the actual stone, but it goes all the way floor to ceiling with this beautiful electric fireplace, because who needs heat down here? It's Florida, it's already hot enough for sure. But again, this whole big room is just warm and welcoming. You have stunning views of outside. They have that zero corner window or door over there that I really love. Another one of those features that I really love is this, they call it an aquarium window. It's just gigantic. What is this? Easily 8 feet high, 5 feet wide, and it goes right around this corner too. This is the only window in this whole home that is not hurricane rated. You have shutters on this. That's nothing to worry about. 5 minutes and you have those shutters up and you're ready to go. Other than that, all the rest of this home is perfectly protected. A huge dining room space. This table, probably 12 feet long, 4 feet wide, plenty of room for 8 people. I guarantee you could probably get more. And then look at this awesome service counter over here. It's kind of your wet bar, dry bar, has great storage for your wine in that little refrigerator. You put your reds in here, the ones that don't need to get cold. And then over here, a freezer ice maker. So you have everything you need. All the kids can throw their popsicles in there, run up here, grab this, and they're gone. They don't need to be mucking around in your kitchen. But this Cambria quartz countertop is over on this side. They also continue it into the kitchen, a little bit of different style. But this Cambria quartz is just one big gigantic slab on the whole island, kind of the perfect setup. We know John Cannon's famous for the windows. You've already seen them in here already, but look at this one. Let's see. 6 feet. It's even probably 12, 13 feet wide by 5 feet high. Imagine, nobody likes doing dishes, but if I was doing dishes looking out at this, it makes that task a little bit nicer, I have to say, for sure. And it just brings in that natural light. So this kitchen is so super bright, light, feels good to work in. They have a nice little service sink on the island, got its own little garbage disposal. I love the mixed metals in here. Stainless steel here. They have all Cove appliances in here, starting with the dishwasher. This isn't Cove, this is one of the premium ones. We have a beautiful 6-burner with the griddle Wolf. And you have dual ovens. Smaller one to the left, a big one to the right. This is high class. If you're somebody who wants to be has aspirations of being a chef or kind of prides themselves as one, you will absolutely love this Wolf stove with a great commercial hood that's gonna suck all of those smells right out of the house. So you don't have to worry about the fish you had last night because it's all straight up and out the exhaust and in good shape. Beautiful custom cabinets in here. They have kind of they went with the two-tone. We have black sometimes, black over here, but just right next to it, it's white. You wouldn't think that will work, but in this home, it truly does. Nice beaded front glass here, so for those collectibles and some of your nice pieces you want to put in there, and then storage all the way up top. This kitchen is amazing. I love the gold detailing. Like I said, mixed metals. They have gold here, gold on the handles, but yet a stainless steel dishwasher. Right now, this is the refrigerator, and a huge, awesome refrigerator it is, but this will be swapped out. The doors are now gonna be stainless steel, just like you see with all the other appliances. This was actually, came in incorrect, and they're gonna be fixing that very shortly. I love down here, you have your microwave oven, convection oven, and below it, a nice warming drawer. So when you have all those friends over and you make some nice fresh bread, you wanna keep it nice and warm, but you don't wanna have it laying out on the counter, you have this beautiful spot right here. Quartz countertops wrap the whole kitchen. It's just a really bright, I said it before and I'll say it again, it's really light, it's bright, thanks to those awesome windows, incredible high ceilings. These are at least 12 feet high. So you just get, it's scale. This home is all about scale. This kitchen is perfectly scaled to the home. I love it and I guarantee you will. Let's go just check out some more of this house. You know what? Let's go this way. We'll go up towards the front of the house. We've got, you know, a nice pantry right here. It's a nice walk-in pantry right around the corner from the kitchen. So you have everything right at your fingertips. Just across the hall is a nice big laundry room with plenty of storage, a wall of cabinets with this fractured granite countertop. They did it black in here. I think other places in the home, they did the same countertop, but it's white. But nice commercial washer and dryer here, conveniently located by the main area of the home where you're gonna be spending all of your time. A simple little linen closet on the hallway going down. We'll call this bedroom number 1. I love it. They have it kind of set up as, you know, my guess is the ideal for this one was this is gonna be the teenager's room. You know, kind of that older person that needed a workspace, so they did a built-in book, desk and cabinets above it, but it has its own separate full bathroom here and a nice walk-in closet. It's not huge, it's just what you need. It's perfect for that need. Coming down the hallway, we're gonna go into that 3-car garage because it's a really impressive one. But before we do, here's your nice service entrance. So you can come in, instead of going through that front door, when you come home from the grocery store and you don't wanna park in the garage, just pop in through here and then you can head right into the kitchen or the pantry and put everything down. Ah, there's that fractured marble that we were talking about, or fractured granite. They did the exact opposite here. Black cabinets with a white countertop, so really classic. And then they did the nickel gap on the backsplash here with some nice floating shelves. Really classy. It's gonna be that perfect drop zone. When you come home, you just drop your stuff there and that's, you know, you'll know where it is when you leave next time. Huge garage, 3 cars, so easily put that golf cart over here maybe. Maybe you want one of those, maybe you don't. Maybe that collector's cart could go over here and this is your nice working station where you can keep all of your tools and whatnot. Maybe a nice tool bench over here, hard to say. And then you have the classic 2-car garage. Something we didn't tell you about in the kitchen is they actually have a nice library ladder that's gonna go in there. It was sent the wrong color, so they're getting this corrected and this will be in the kitchen soon enough. So you'll be able to get to those high cabinets that a lot of people can't. This garage is air conditioned. So if you do have that collector's car, or if you want to bring a ping pong table out here and make this a useful space, you absolutely can because they have a nice split air system right up here, mini split above the outdoor, the door that goes out to the outside. Nice feature about this home is we're in a gas community. So they have a generator just outside this door. So if you ever have any problems and we do lose power, boom, you're right back on. They're gonna turn it on. It'll be turned on, you'll be back to up and running. I'm sure they got a big enough of a system so that it runs the whole house. You may have to shut off a few things, but for the most part, I think you'll be able to handle it. Again, we talked about this in our other videos, but John Cannon, they have that step foundation where the home is built up. It's a much more durable, long-lasting foundation, and then they raise the homes. Why not raise it another foot, maybe 16 inches? Get us up out of that water. We have some serious downpours down here, so we want to make sure that our house stays nice and dry. That little added step up is going to guarantee that for you. Shoo, this is a big house. Let's go up front at over 4,000, what is it, 4,012 total square feet? No, 4,008, whatever, a lot, that's for sure. So let's go past this aquarium fish bowl window that looks out onto the outside. We'll check that out later. But here's bedroom number 2. Another ensuite bathroom, has a nice walk-in bathroom that you have plenty of room. We'll head in there right now and show it to you. I love this sink. Nice floating sink. I guess it's not floating, but it has these great gold details that really just make it look classy. Right around the corner, you have your water closet and your shower. And look at this, almost Jack and Jill style. You don't even need to go out that room. You can come right out here. So this house is set up for function. So if you wanted this to be a common bathroom, it easily could. There's another one in the front of the house that has a similar setup that could be your common bathroom. So your friends, your family, they have options. They don't need to worry about it. You have plenty of bathrooms in this house. Now let's get to this room. I love it. It's essentially, you could make this whatever you want, whether it was a game room, put a pool table, foosball table, shuffleboard, whatever you really wanted, you could do in here. But what makes the most sense to me is doing it as a media room. Imagine these curtains shut, they're blackout curtains, so you can completely shut this. You won't have any glare on that TV. Imagine just sitting here watching a video, enjoying yourself, covered up in this beautiful blanket. Oh, just this nice feeling in here. You're gonna love this room with great tray ceilings with some beams up there. The details are incredible. This room, we're not gonna go outside, but I wanna show you that this room has, again, these 10-foot triple sliders that pocket all the way back. So when you wanna open that up, there's January, February, March, when that weather's beautiful. And imagine this was a game room. You could be playing pool in here, coming outside, jumping in the pool, and then coming right back and finishing the game. So it's just a great room. You're absolutely gonna love every bit of, and we've only covered half of it. Now let's go see the other half. We're gonna meet up with Lanir, and he's gonna check out that other half, but there's another office, could be a bedroom, there's another bedroom, and then there's the whole primary suite. So let's head on over there.
So I can't believe we've only covered half of this house. This house is absolutely spectacular. I love this side of the house. Let's go check out that primary wing where you'll be resting your head. Now, back through this beautiful foyer, absolutely stunning. I can't get over that door, but like in all John Cannon homes, when you enter that primary wing, it encompasses that whole side of the house. Again, very dramatic entrance into here. If you look over here to your right, come and tuck right in here and follow me. This will be what is your common bathroom. This is where your guests will come and frequent. But what I love about John Cannon homes, I say it all the time, the detail in the guest bathrooms, from this golden white to this beautiful speckle, it's almost like a glittery texture raised wallpaper. And then if you look here, you have continued those waves of that beautiful polished porcelain and those pebble stones. Absolutely stunning. This is not just your standard guest bathroom. This is a bathroom where you love your guests. Now that leads right into here. It's almost like you have two entrances. Kind of lost me if you can see me. Here's one of the other guest bedrooms. Again, they went with that white and gold, but they did it in such a tasteful way. They added just a little bit of hues, and again, continue with that textured wallpaper. The amount of light, this is facing the front of the house with a beautiful long view of that watering pond. This is absolutely stunning. This is how you treat your guests. Wait until you see that primary bedroom. As we make our way down, as it should be, next to that primary situated is an office, an actual office with French doors that lead to that beautiful backyard and swimming pool. We're not gonna go there just yet. We're saving that for last. As you know, we like to save the best for last, but make your way into this primary wing. Very thoughtfully done with these French doors. You come on in, has its own little foyer. We mentioned it before. These doors don't go into no man's land. But let's head on down here. Let's look at where you will rest your head. First thing you see here is a walk-in closet. Could be a his, could be a hers. It's got a little bit of a masculine feel. Actually, this would be his, and this would be hers, a little bit of lighter tones. But if you want to mix and match, my wife and I actually are at opposite ends of the spectrum. So that one would be mine. The darker one would be hers. But as you make your way in here, this simplistic, very open room with these beautiful tall, tray ceilings with the double crown molding. And they've continued it. They've continued with this beautiful textured wallpaper, and the way they furnish this place, the way they design this, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this. They've really played those black and white ripples throughout the whole house. Here in that primary, late night, you want to have a romantic night by poolside, you just slip on out through your own private entrance, exit, and you just go over there and enjoy that quiet time without leaving the privacy of your owner's suite. Now let's make our way down from the front of the house all the way to the back of the house and look at this stunning bathroom. I don't even know if I want to call it a bathroom, but call it more like a spa, because it's got a really nice feel to it, very relaxing, with all of this beautiful wallpaper that wraps the whole place, that brings in those green elements of outdoor. Again, we've seen this in other models. this beautiful textured wallpaper. In the Warina, they actually use this in that foyer from the ground all the way up to the ceiling, and it's absolutely stunning. But here we go. Here's my chance to see. My arm's a little shorter, so my certification might be a little bit skewed, but let's pretend I'm Caleb right now. I think he'd give this a double certification. Wait a minute. Maybe that's why they left this here, so you can fully certify a Caleb certified shower. But this shower, this floor, these walls are absolutely stunning. Again, with that black and white, with the beautiful windows. Look how dramatic those windows are. They really just stand out. They make this place feel modern, but yet timeless. It doesn't feel like a window that was just forced. And the way every window in John Kitten House lays, you can see greenery and nature. You're not seeing someone else's home. But then you step up to this platform, what I call the King's platform, and you make your way into this amazing soaking tub. This one is super quaint, leads out to your own little, looks like a little private courtyard, which leads to a very special room. Now, you think this bathroom is amazing. You think that all of those guest bathrooms are amazing. Well, they take it a step further. When you live in an estate home, sometimes you have to think about how you keep all of your life balanced. Maybe you need an outdoor gym or an outdoor yoga studio, but let's make our way through this really cute private courtyard. You've got a door on each side, so you can go to that driveway, or you can make your way to your side yard, into that beautiful backyard, which we're gonna lay eyes on in just a little bit. But this, they've built a separate building. Right now they have it, looks like they have it fashioned as a gym. They have these matted, padded floors with a TV. Now, why a separate building? Those who work hard, those who play hard, sometimes they need to be able to separate that work-life balance. Having that separate building gives you that psychological aspect that when you're getting up in the morning like me and you want to get your workout done, I like exiting the building, getting a restart, and really focusing on what my task at hand is. So this could be an art studio, could be a separate, retreat for you and the missus, but whatever your heart's desire, this beautiful added building with its own entrance and air conditioning is an absolute bonus. Now let's go on head on to that backyard, the real reason why people move to Southwest Florida. So what a stunning primary. We've seen this main floor. We've seen that amazing kitchen, that extra bonus room. Let's go outside for the real reason why people move to Southwest Florida. As you can see, we took the liberty of opening up these true corner pocket doors, so you have this seamless transition from outside to in. Now as I'm standing outside looking in, all of that polished porcelain really emanates, really plays wonderfully off of this. If you look down, you pay attention, you have that beautiful shell stone tile that really reminds you that we are a coastal town. Remember, we didn't mention it, we're pretty close to some of the most amazing beaches in the Gulf of Mexico, probably the world-class sunsets, probably the best sunsets in the world. But this is a true entertainer space. What I like about this is if you look up in the ceiling, look at all that treatment there. It makes you feel like you're really indoors, even though you're exposed to all the outdoor elements with that oversized fan. And here, this is your outdoor kitchen. This is where you'll live year-round, this beautiful Sedona gas grill. You can truly fire up everything here. Like we always say, get rid of all of that residue and smoke. But with John Cannon, what I like about when they build these type of pool cages, they're very symmetrical. They feel very centralized to the home. They don't feel like this elongated stretch that's caging in the home. They actually feel like an extension of the home. And if you make your way around here, you got these beautiful seating area. Again, this is the place where all your socialites would be. Look at this great transition. Caleb showed it earlier, but look at this. This is your theater room, your bonus room. Just having that ability from every corner of the house to go in and out without having to make that long walk around that big 4,000 square foot footprint. But here they went, kind of with that LA look, the beautiful turf. I absolutely love it with the gray and the blue pebble tech. And this is a really cool feature here, these beautiful fountains. It's kind of like a bubbler, keeps that water oxygenated and moving. But look at this stunning sculpture, absolutely stunning, making that great dive into this amazing pool. Doesn't look that deep, so if you're diving, I would dive horizontal. But this is why people move here, because of this beautiful indoor-outdoor space. Look, just a beautifully planted tree right here inside of your cage, not outside, so you're truly fully immersed. Now, one thing about this house is very special. Remember, this is a golf community. If you peek over there, we've had a wonderful view. You can actually see part of the golf course. Really, it's covered by a lot of this wonderful preserve and these beautiful century-old oaks. But this house is a stunner. John Cannon knows how to build a home to live in, how to build a home to entertain. This one has the elements of both. I would say it's kind of equal on both sides. Once again, another sunning area with that infinity edge hot tub. Looks like they used a lot of weathered blue, kind of almost like a patina, natural patina that they've created. But this home is stunning. Now we've seen a lot, we have a lot to digest, but before Caleb and I sit down and digest what we've seen and talk about the opportunities, we want to walk across the street. We talked about there's other opportunities. If buying a home right now and you're not ready to plug and play, but you want to build a home, we have some great opportunities. So let's hop over there and then we'll jump back here and digest everything we've seen. So I've taken a short walk from the house on this beautiful cul-de-sac. Like we said, there's some opportunities here in the neighborhood. As you can see, this neighborhood is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at the paver sidewalks. They really put a lot of thought into how this neighborhood really appeals from the curb. Super curb appeal. Look at this beautiful house behind me. Truly screams traditional, truly screams Mediterranean. Now the nice thing about it is, depending on when your house was built, it's going to be ranging from that Mediterranean elevation all the way to that coastal modern. As you saw in our John Cannon, that listing, it's a mix of that coastal modern and that traditional, which is beautiful in that transitional architecture. But we talked about opportunities. If that listing isn't for you, you're looking to build from the ground up, you've been dreaming about a particular design, particular finishes, we have a great opportunity. Now this neighborhood is 97% complete, but there's opportunities to get in still. Right over here, we have a 0.79 acre lot. That's right, that's pretty big, just under an acre. Getting a lot of this size in this region is a premium. It's very difficult to come by. This one, as it sits, is going for $725,000. Now, compared to other lots in this neighborhood, it's a great value. We have lots going upwards of high nines, but this one is perfect for a John Cannon home. You can build that 75-foot, 80-foot wide home. It's an absolute perfect steal. There's several other opportunities, about 6 lots altogether. One spec home from another builder that's being built, which we're gonna cover in other videos. But if you're thinking about moving down here, you're thinking about building your dream home in Founders Club, these are great opportunities. You're not gonna find a neighborhood with mature landscaping, with a golf community, with a social construct as mature and sophisticated as this one. But this is what we talk about. When we find opportunities, we like to pass that value on to the buyer, to the client, to you, to make sure that when you're coming down here, you feel whole, you feel happy, and you feel content that your dreams have been met. Now, we have many other opportunities, other lots. If you're interested in them, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'll put you in front of the lot. We'll take a video. We'll make sure that you're fully informed. So when you get down here, all we have to do is get into action and plug and play. Now let's go ahead back to that beautiful listing and digest what Caleb and I and yourself just saw. Well, folks, we covered quite a bit today. We covered this beautiful 4,000 square foot home. We covered the Founders Club. There's still a lot more to convey, but one thing we didn't disclose was the price.
Hey, yeah.
So, I thought you were gonna go. I was giving Caleb the regard, but one thing we didn't disclose is the price. This house, as it sits, is sitting at $4,350,000, but that includes all of the furniture, all the artwork.
Everything you see in this video comes with the home. So it's a fully furnished home, ready for you to turnkey, move in here, bring your groceries, and you can party starting day one.
Now the furniture is estimated to be around $200,000 to $250,000. I can tell you that the owners here, they spare no expense. They really made it tasteful. This is a showcase type of home where you can live in it, but you can also entertain. Both of those things work perfectly here. Now, we've digested a lot today. The Founders Club is truly a unique proposition. It's over 700 acres, 18-hole golf course, beautiful playability, the stylistic here. I haven't played it, I'm not a golfer, I don't pretend to be, but I truly appreciate the pristine landscaping and all of the natural wonders that surround a golf course.
Hey, I gotta reach out to a current resident here. I play golf, and I'd love to play this golf course. So if you're looking for somebody to go with, call your boy Caleb, because I will happily go golfing with you.
And I can concur, Caleb makes a fantastic teammate. He's always there to root you or kick you while you're down, but in the best senses of it all. But we really, truly love this house. Caleb, what was your favorite part of the home?
I don't know. I think I have to go with my classic choice. The outside space. You know, think about just spending time out here. You could just chill out here by the pool by yourself, or you could have a party of 50 people out here with plenty of room, enjoying the pool with all your friends. So outside is always my favorite.
You know, I really love that dramatic primary bathroom, the way they have all that black tiling, the windows in the bathroom. I was too busy certifying it, Caleb certified. I forgot to point out.
That thing made it.
I forgot to point out that beautiful gold trim around the windows. When that light hits it with that backdrop of all that black, it makes it look so pristine and so different and unique from any bathroom I've seen. And then they went with that whole floral pattern of that wallpaper. I really felt like inspired. I felt like I was in a very sophisticated bathroom. But my favorite part was that ability to go out into that little private courtyard and go into a separate building where I can see myself working out, escaping the family on holidays, or just simply going there and meditating, having a great space. But like all John and Ken homes, that beautiful style, that mix of traditional and modern is seamless in this home, and this home is no exception. It's an absolute showcase.
I said it in our last video of the Warina down in Everly, but the doors and the windows here, you know, think about it. Roll back the video and look at that front door. It is absolutely massive and moves, as you know, with the, you know, a small child could open and close that door with ease. It's just engineered beautifully. It's beautiful to look at, and it's a conversation piece that I guarantee people are going to be talking about that daggone door when they come to your house.
Now, there isn't a yard or a house here that isn't stunning. This house actually sits on 0.89 acres, just under an acre. It's beautifully landscaped. The views are spectacular. Earlier, we had a family of deer trotting along, hanging out with some sandhill cranes. You really are immersed when you live in this part of the region. When you live in Southwest Florida, you subscribe to being part of nature. You subscribe to those 300 plus days of sunshine, that true indoor outdoor living. But this neighborhood really has a lot of history with those beautiful century-old oaks and Spanish moss that kind of make all of the landscape feel like it's really part of the natural elements. That beautiful clubhouse, that an inspiration from Scotland, where we're claiming that the first 2 golf course holes were built here in Sarasota, here at the Founders Club. And even if that isn't found to be true, it is the inspiration, is the core fabric of this community.
Another thing we didn't talk about is the actual country club that you can join when you come here. Membership is not required. You just have to pay your HOA fees. There are also no CDDs in this neighborhood. That's another great thing. The original developer of this property, they paid for all that up front, and they didn't pass that on to all of the residents to pay for 20 or 30 years. It's all taken care of. But let's get back to that country club membership. You don't have to join, so it could cost you nothing. Or you could just get a nice social membership. Social membership allows you to go to use that fitness center that they have there. You can go to the restaurants. There's only a $980 annual spend at the restaurant. So honestly, you could take care of that in just a couple meals for sure. Go out with your family and friends when they're down here. Just go over there, maybe enjoy the grill, the bar and grill that they have. There's just everything. So going back to those memberships, social, you could just be part of the social activities that go on. Really get to know your neighbors. Everyone pretty much has that social membership so that they can really be a part of this neighborhood. It almost comes, you know, it's almost a guaranteed, wouldn't you say?
This is the tight-knit community. Typically when you hear social clubs and gathering spaces, it's kind of ubiquitous. We've gotten so jaded with all of these gated communities that it's often overlooked, but the core fabric, the pulse, the heartbeat of this neighborhood is that social construct. People who move in here really subscribe to meeting like-minded people, subscribing to that golf lifestyle, but it's really more about that prestige, about gathering of minds, about that social club, about that rich history that Southwest Florida was, where socialites and sophisticates from all over the world would travel here to be immersed in nature, to escape from the hustle and bustle, and to engage in really sophisticated, in-depth conversation. There's no lacking of that here. And at the core of this neighborhood, we have philanthropy at the heart. People here are giving, they show it, they live it, they breathe it. This neighborhood is truly unique with all of the natural wonders, the amazing neighborhoods. Now, the golf memberships, there's a few unique opportunities here. Remember, there is a waiting list depending on which builder you go with. There's a couple other opportunities with London Bay. Something if you want to inquire about, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'll give you some tidbits on how you can get ahead of that waiting list. There's some things you need to do as a buyer that we can get you there and get you in and make sure that you're golfing year round. We did enjoy that opportunity. That lot across the street was absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, build your own home there. If you're saying, you know, this home's awesome, don't get me wrong, but if you're somebody who has the time to take, you know, probably almost a 2-year process, probably somewhere in between 1 year and 2 years to From the day you show up, you pick that lot, you find out that this is gonna be the most beautiful place. Now you figure out what you can build on there. Whether you're working with John Cannon, we always recommend you do because John Cannon's #1 in our opinion. But they'll go through the process. You pick out the model you want, you can customize what you want to it. You know, the sky's the limit with them because they are truly custom. You wanna blow out a wall and add on an addition on the back, as long as your lot can account for it, you can absolutely do it. That's what a custom home builder is.
Now this neighborhood is really uniquely situated. The proximity to everything from the downtown Sarasota to the Sarasota International Airport. We're just a hop skip from Lakewood Ranch. We are not part of the Lakewood Ranch corridor. We are this beautiful, mature enclave that's really stands on its own and really is its own unique neighborhood in a community with a name that's so strong and carries a lot of weight that it trumps Lakewood Ranch or anything surrounding because it's truly unique. It's a unique proposition. Now, sometimes we get confused that we work for the builder. Caleb and I, we don't work for the builder. We are independent realtors here to represent you. We're here to protect our fiduciary responsibility is to protect you and your investment. So if you're thinking about making a move, if this home resonates with you, if you're looking to build on one of those amazing lots and opportunities, what do they have to do, Caleb?
You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call so that we can sit down, have a few minutes or as much as you want actually, and where we can learn about what's important to you. You can kind of pick our brains. Ask us all those questions that you've been wondering about, your spouse has been wondering about, your kids have been wondering about. Get them all together. Let's sit down, we'll have a talk, we'll both sit down with you, and we'll really get to know what's important to you. And we can tell, one of the other things that we always like to remind people is that we can tell you about, we don't work for the builder, but our strength is we know all about many neighborhoods. When you go to a builder, they're only gonna be able to tell you about their model, what they do, how they do it, and other places you can buy their homes. But they don't know anything about the other neighborhoods. What are the schools like? What about enrolling in the schools? Just all of the information that Lanir and I have gathered over our years of working here together. We know so much more that all those questions you're gonna have that aren't home related, aren't lot related. Where are the schools? Where's shopping? Tell me the pros and cons of living in each one of these neighborhoods. Tell me all the things that the builder doesn't want me to know. The truth about the area.
Well, we're your local experts. We've dug our heels deep into the ground. We have our pulse on the market, and we truly nurture this ecosystem. Now, John Cannon, we love and we vouch for it. We've talked about it before. They don't just build exceptional designs. They build exceptional bones. They go above and beyond to make sure your home is structurally sound. It's going to last a lifetime, something that you can pass down as a legacy home to your children and your grandchildren and so on and so forth. But maybe you're a little late to the game and Founders Club is not for you, or it doesn't have the right type of lot that you want to build your dream home. You can procure a lot and we can get you John Cannon to build that dream home, whether it's 2 million or 20 million, really the sky is the limit. We absolutely love it. So if you're considering that, all you have to do is reach out to Caleb and myself. We'll connect all the dots and make sure that we're with you from step one all the way to the final stage and then some. But we're here, we're your boots on the ground. We're here to make sure while you're building that home that it's a seamless process and that we are the people holding everyone accountable. If the Founders Club or the footprint of this or the home that you're trying to build doesn't fit in this neighborhood, but John Cannon is the builder for you, we can help you procure a beautiful lot, help you build that home. They're gonna build homes from 2 million to 20 million. The sky is the limit. We absolutely love John Cannon. They certainly build homes to last, something that's gonna be a legacy you can pass on to your kids and your grandkids. Certainly, we love this builder, but we're not beholden just to this builder or to this neighborhood, right?
No, that's the advantage of working with Lanir and I. We can take you pretty much to any neighborhood that you want. We shoot videos, we learn about these things. We know a lot about just about every neighborhood in this area.
We're the local experts. We've dug our heels deep in the ground. We have our pulse on the market. We really nurture this ecosystem. We understand that this is a harmonious balance between builder, client, and ourselves, and that we're that happy medium that helps you transition so there's no miscommunications. We've got great relationships with the builders. We'll leverage them for your benefit. And we want to, because we nurture this ecosystem, we want to give a very special thanks to the listing agent here, Carrie Boyd. This is her listing. She's an absolute rock star. We appreciate you letting us in this beautiful client's home. And we're going to help you find that perfect buyer that's looking for this dream home, who wants to live this amazing life in the Founders Club. 300 days of sunshine, world-class sunsets, world-class restaurants, beautiful nature all around, and golf every day of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. We really thank Carrie. She's been great. We're really hoping that somebody that's watching this video, if this is you, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we can give you all the additional information on this home. We'll talk about all the different golf memberships. We'll send you all the additional paperwork that's attached to the listing in the MLS. If you want to, we can come here. We can do FaceTime calls with you so that you can actually, if you tell us, go turn left, turn right, what was that? We'll do all of that for you. Take an hour just to show you that.
You truly need to see this for yourself with your own eyes. It's very much a spectacle. It's absolutely stunning. Now, in the spirit of this, we're coming here from the self-proclaimed first golf course in all of America. If anyone knows the coordinates for those first 2 golf holes, send it to me. I have a reward for you. But we're sticking to our story. First golf course in America. At least the spirit lives here. That spirit that came all the way from Scotland is living here. It's breathing here. You have made the founders truly proud because it has come into full fruition. So there's not much else to cover, is there, Caleb?
I don't think so. I think we've covered everything. So,
Well, they have to do one more thing.
what?
They gotta grab their towel, grab your suntan lotion, grab your checkbook, give Caleb and myself a call, and we'll do the rest.
All right, so for this week in Venice, Florida, I'm Caleb.
And I'm Lanir.
And we'll see you guys next week.